Hello everyone, welcome back to Learning to Live Life on a Budget. My name is Millie. How are you all doing today? 1st of July as I film. Hopefully I'll get it up in not too long after the 1st of July. Or even maybe today. How is everyone? Can you believe we're on the 7th month of the year? It's actually scaring me. But time just feels like it goes by so quickly. Yeah, it's just crazy. So you're here for the week 1 cash stuffing of July. Should we just crack on with it? So just before I start, Budget Me Right inspired me with her. I don't know if I've used these before, I might have done. She has these like placeholder things she made, placeholder things, like bits of paper to use as placeholders. And when I'm stuffing and I've put money in the bank, it confuses me because I'm like, oh, how much cash am I supposed to have? And then I get a bit muddled. And because it's the first week of the month, there is money that was in cash now in my bank account, ready to pay for things like food shopping and cats and things like that. So I have made these inspired by her. Please go check her out. Budget Me Right, lovely, and especially if you like Greek food, because she's got a Greek food vlog up, and I think there are more coming. So yes, so I'll be using these today, but I do also have some cash. I'm also confused again. Don't ask me. So we'll just get started. We'll count out the cash that I have and then see how we get on. So we'll go to the monthly sinking fund binder and get out the monthly rollover. This week is a 5-week month, so my week 5 money will be cashed off probably for week 3 because I get paid a bit later. Normally I get paid around the beginning of week 3, but it's nearly the end of week 3. So lots of 5s here today. Not necessarily needed, but I had them, so I use them. Apologies if anyone's struggling to get 5s, and Millie's got them all. So here I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 120, 115. Let's recount. Oh dear. It's not my morning today. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 125 here in cash. I also have £110 in the bank for my cash envelopes. I do have some extra money in there because of bills coming out, but I'm not going to include that in the cash stuffing because I don't cash stuff my bills. And let's get cracking. So my grocery budget for this week was going to be £60, and then I was going to give myself 30 next week, but I don't know where to store these. I have to stay there for now. My grocery money's all in the bank, so I gave myself 80 in the end, and I thought I'll just do it as a 2-week shop like I have been doing, and then give myself 10 next week. So we're going to go 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. This is just purposefully. I could have used my Monopoly money, but I mean, they're not the best, but they're snazzy. My pens were running out as I was doing it. And they're like, no, don't get used. And I'm like, no, why are you using this? But there's £80 in the grocery shop. I do have a Tesco delivery booked for tomorrow, so that was really good to have. I also left £10 spending in the bank, and then I'm giving myself. Oh, should I use? Oh, sorry, not the camera. 15. I have £25 spending this week, so £10 of it's in the bank, and then 10 and 5 in cash. This is probably going to get spent tonight. I'm having a catch up with a friend, and I had a message this morning saying, should we get Chinese? Which we both love Chinese, but it's also quite handy because like when you order Chinese, is anyone else like this? You like to have a little bit of everything, like a few different bits. And when it's just me and my daughter, you end up feeling like you've spent loads, and you end up with loads of food left over as well. Like they should do like mini portions of everything. So a little bit of chow mein, a little bit of egg fried rice, you know. But yeah, so at least like it, hopefully £15 should be enough, because we'll just split it between us and our children. And then I've left £10 in the bank because I thought if I don't cash stuff it and it's in the bank, then maybe I won't spend it. But I'd really like to order Move Budget's 50p challenge, and I did an Etsy order, which Happy Mail video will be coming up soon, and I completely forgot to buy it, and then afterwards I was like, no, because I didn't have any other money in my account, because I usually leave it empty. So I've left £10 in there for that. But Pinching the Pennies, who is back, she put up a Waffle Wednesday video. If you haven't checked them out, they're great. I love them. And she recommended 2 books. And so now I'm like, oh, do I get the 50p challenge or do I get a book? I struggle with concentration for reading at the moment, but they look amazing. One of them was the Morning Miracle, and that sounds right up my street. Maybe I'll see if my library has it in stock. And then when I go to the bank next or into town, I can get it. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that one. Then travel has a £5 in the bank, because whenever I do an online delivery shop, I put the travel money towards the delivery cost, which was £3.50. So I am shortchanging myself each time, but £5 of travel is in the bank, and then travel gets 20. Wow, I'm feeling generous this week. So that's 25 in total. I'll put the bank one at the back, because like I said, I don't need it for anything. It's just purely as a visual for me, so I don't get confused that I've shortchanged myself for the following week. Electric is getting 40, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. I might not spend all of this on electric. I have a lot of money on my electric meter, like a lot. I have a month's worth. I budget £80 a month. I topped it up the other day and it took it to £77 something. So maybe I need to cut back a little bit on this, but I'd rather stuff it and have the money there for it. And then that's everything for my weekly purse. Oh, and now, so I'll do weekly rollover in a minute. Cats was getting 15. I put all of this in the bank and I spent it all on the cats. So at Tesco's, so they're stocked up on litter. They've got loads of tins, and I've ordered more, so there's no shortage of food for them, and biscuits and stuff like that. So yeah, all of these are my monthly cash envelopes, things that you need throughout the month, but I don't use every day because I didn't want to take it out every day, and then I end up spending it because I've run out of spending money. Also, Fun was gonna get 10, but I might give it 5 and then put the rest into weekly rollover, just as a little backup. Or it might go to the Chinese. I don't think we'll need that much. But yeah, it was going to get 10. This month I am running a more simplified budget though. I've increased my spending, so some of these categories won't be stuffed at all. Like my daughter's envelope, my envelope, eating out might do, but I'm going to try and avoid it. And just because my spending is much higher, maybe, if I really want to take away, I'll use it out of that. Social I won't need, health and wellness I won't need. I'm just running it a bit more simplified, not using this. To, try and condense my money so that it's simpler and easier, but also hopefully save up for the car quicker, because I'm not stuffing all these envelopes and then they're not getting spent. The idea of this binder is that it will roll over from month to month, but at the moment I have to, if you've not watched my videos before, sorry, I'm really touchy today. I've just noticed I've done it a few times in this video. I'm not a touchy person, so I don't know why I'm doing it, but yeah, if you've not watched my videos before, I'm getting a disability car. The one I had ordered that was £200 is now not available, or it's not going to be built for months and months and months. So I try not to tut again there. Oh dear, you can tell it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's Friday, be happy. Yeah, Yeah, and now I've got to find £1,300, so I've emptied my sinking funds, and we're nearly there, guys. 1,050. With a little bit of change, we'll be at 1,100 because there's 47.50 in there. And yeah, I'll get to 1,300 and then start bringing in everything else. But we'll see how the expenses go, and maybe I prefer it more simplified. I don't want everything to be covered by spending, because then I don't know what my spending's being spent on. That's the only issue. So we'll see. So for weekly rollover, I'm just going to chuck the rest of the cash in it for next week. My goal was to have 60 in there, but I've taken 20 and put it towards groceries for this week, and then I've done a 2-week shop, and we have more than enough food for next week. So next week groceries will just be a top up of like bread, milk, bananas. They're usually the things that go pretty quick in our house. So a tenner should be, or £10 should be enough for that. So we're hoping to have 40 here. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, maybe I should have put the full £10 in fun. What is my spending for next week? Spending 25, travel 15, groceries 10, cats 5. Cats won't need anything next week. We're just going to chuck it in weekly rollover. Oh, actually, no. Let's be mean. We're not going to put it in fun either. I'm going to put it in my jar and have that extra £5 go towards the car. So I'll be back in just a second with my car envelope. So I'm back. So I'm leaving £2.50 in the pot. Rather than put the extra £5 in fun, I'll leave the 5 in there just so there's something. I don't think we're really doing anything. We've had a really busy couple of weeks, so the break will be good. I need a bit of downtime, and so does my daughter. But it'd just be nice to get this extra stuffed. So each letter or number is 100. My goal is 1,300, so there's 13 here because the colon is 1. Should have done a dash. So let's colour in. I coloured in half the 3 because I had 50. So now it's at, I've got £200 to go, so what's that? 1,100 in total. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50 going in. Just like, yes, nearly there. And I think that's what I've got to remember this month. Just be a little bit harsh on myself and just get to skull, because once it's stuffed, things can go back to normal a bit. Depending on moving and whatever my cooker is doing. If you watch my videos, yesterday's stuffing of this was not the jolliest, because I was just a bit down. It's like, why is the cooker deciding to play up now? I love my cooker as well, and because it's electric, I just worry. I don't want to have it be dodgy electrics or something, you know. I'd rather it be the cooker, but it's just annoying. Why now? But hey ho, that's the way it is. So that's extra bonus there. So yeah, everything's stuffed. I'm all set up. Today is the 1st of July. It's the first day of my July budget. So let's see how we roll this month with all this stuffing here. It's going to be a exciting month, I think. Is that the right word? Budgeting wise, maybe, hopefully. I have got happy mail. I have got some challenges because I've stopped all challenges. But I don't want to stop, especially with the coins that I get. Like, this is just sitting here alone. Might give it to myself as extra spending, actually. £2.50 won't hurt, will it? My daughter's had a lot of change off me this week, but it was for school things, so she could buy bits and that and have fun time. So maybe I should have fun time with £2.50. What can we get for £2.50, guys? Yeah. So I hope everyone's okay. If you are already on a July budget, I hope it's going well. I hope if you're starting your July budget, I hope it's going well as well. And yeah, I just hope everyone's doing okay and that life is as well as it can be right now. So have a lovely day, weekend, week, month, whatever. I just hope you have a great time, and see you soon, guys, hopefully. Take care. Bye.